Hello, welcome to another collection video, and today I'm going to focus on DC War Book. So if you're not a fan of DC War Books, you can skip this video because that's all you're going to see. Our Fighting Force issue 100, gorgeous copy that deserves a close-up look. Issue 104, issue 105. All of these are really tough to find in high grade, but 115, beautiful high grade copy that deserves a close-up look. Just is 118, one of my all-time favorite Q*bert cover for this title. The color scheme is just awesome. I just love the green. Next issue. And then here's the start of the run from the David collection. Let me take this stack out of the way. The DC War Book was some of the very earliest titles I bought from David. At the time when I bought those books, I did not know him very well, not yet, and certainly I have no idea what I was going to buy from him. But at the time I did not collect DC War books or even horror books, so I sold some of them along the way after I got the books. And then after that, as I get to know David more and buy more of his books, I decided that I want to keep them. Issue 133. I love these losers covers. They always incorporate the word losers somewhere on the covers. Most of these books are in a very fine to very fine plus range, because the majority of them was never in bags or board. Occasionally some of the books was in better grade, but they were, for decades, they sat in boxes without bags or board. Like this copy, the comic god was kind to that book. It's the 9.4-ish, but most often you get books that in the 7 to 8.5 range. 147, 148, 149. Okay, let's get that stack out of the way. Basically, you will see three titles in this video. Our Fighting Force is the first one. This is the beautiful high-grade copy, one of the few that was saved by the comic god. But that's the last. Let me see. That's the last of the Fighting Force. Okay, so next up, you will have Our Army at War. Start out with my earliest copy. All of the Silver Age DC War Book is stuff that I either had in my collection before, long ago, or things that I picked up along the way. They're not from David. Issue 195, beautiful high grade that deserves a close-up look. just this copy of 201. Pretty nice. Here's one of my favorite of this title, 204. Look at the color scheme, yellow and purple and green. These Kubert covers are just insane. Awesome. Issue 208, another beauty, high grade, that deserves a close-up look. You know, it's not a surprise that Joe Kubert got the title, you know, as far as king of the DC War book, because he drew so many covers for so many titles. He put his own personal touch on all of these titles. He may not drew the inside of all of the books, but the covers are just magnificent. Issue 209, that's a really high grade copy. Same thing with 207. Okay, I jumped. Sorry, 207. That's a beautiful high grade. Seven. That's a beautiful high grade. I love that cover. It's actually 207. That should go before 209. There you go. Let's take that stack out of the way. And then let's see. Issue 216. And then from this point on, they are from David. Issue 232. 235. 237, 238, 239, 242. Tough book to find. One of the more sought after. There's not that many key books in DC War, but that's for sure is one of the more sought after. 244. 245, 246, 249. Okay, let's get that stack out of the way. $247. This copy is in super high grade, like 9.4, 9.6-ish. One of the few that was saved by the comic god. And these poly bags are you can see, you know, they're slightly wavy. These are the exact same poly bag that I sent to David for him to bag it, board it before he shipped it to me. So they've been in the same bag for quite some time. Almost time to change them. 255, 256, 257, 260, 261, 263, 264, 70, 72. Oops, I jump one. Let's do 71, and then you get 73. I like the color on this one. 274, you get a nice orange right there. And last of this run, 276. That's the end of the Our Army at War books I have. Get that out of the way. My bad, one more. I left one box left in the box, so there you go. Issue 277 is the last issue of the title. Okay, the third title is going to be GI Combat. Here we go, GI Combat. The earliest book I have, issue 60. And then perhaps one of the very few war keys around, and I have a pretty nice copy that deserves a close-up look. There you go. Origin of the Haunted Tank. Not an easy book to find. There's a slight rounding at that corner, but the edges and corner of the rest of this book is just gorgeous. Just look at that. You know, from the outside, it looked like an easy 9-2, right? But unfortunately, in the interior, the centerfold is detached at the bottom staple. So I could say, you know, probably at 8.5. I don't think you can give it a 9.0, even though it is so nice. And then 128. And here's the start of the run from David. 149, 52, 154, 155, 156. This one is actually one of the nicest one. Look at the grade here. They say 9.4, 9.6. Issue 162. And then 163. 164. Let me get that stack out of the way. '66. 171. Beautiful orange red covers. 172. And then 174. And I must have misplaced this book as far as in order, but this is issue 167 and it's actually a 9.6. Maybe that's why I'm not sure why I misplaced it, but issue 167. That's it. That's everything I have for GI Combat, and that should be the end of this video. I have other war books, but I think I will save the Weird War Tales for the DC horror video, because that's kind of like a cross between war books and horror books. Anyhow, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next video. Bye.